What's good, everybody? Chris Crowley with Desire for Iron Fitness, and everything starts today. I could not be more excited. First things first, it's October 12th. It is my last day where my coach has basically told me, get all the junk food eating out of your system because starting tomorrow, you live and breathe bodybuilding. And I can't wait. I have enjoyed this journey of doing marathon training and half marathon training. And while I'm still going to incorporate some of those types of things or do those kinds of competitions in my life while I still can, it's time to get back to the person that I was proud of in back in 2020, 2021, and bring the kind of physique that I'm proud of. I'm not proud of the physique I have right now. And in fact, I'm quite ashamed of it. But it's not because I don't have a nice physique under all these layers of fat. It's that I have all these fucking layers of fat that I don't like. So let's dive into what's gonna happen with the training and the dieting. The training isn't changing, okay? I'm lifting the weights, I've been lifting the weights. Yeah, I'm still gonna be doing my cardio. That's really it. I am adding some kettlebell training in the mix just for the sake of fun. I love working with kettlebells. Now, obviously the kettlebells are not gonna be replacing the training that I need for hypertrophy. I know there's some folks out there that will tell you can build a lot of muscle with kettlebells. I'm sure I can. I'm not well versed enough into those kinds of exercises that would give me the physique I want for a competition stage. So sue me, I don't care, as I'm not gonna try to figure that out when I'm wanting to win a bodybuilding competition. I am gonna do some armor building complexes that are created by Dan John. It's basically EMOMs. It's 2 cleans, 1 press, and then 3 front squats. And you do that every minute on the minute. I'll probably do that for 15 to 20 minutes, nothing crazy, but it will be a good sweat. And yes, it will help with some muscle building, I guess you can say, because you are doing resistance training with it. But obviously, I'm not gonna be winning any Mr. Universes with that particular body, workout session, all right? But we're gonna add some kettlebells into the mix. Definitely walking these damn dogs. Wednesdays, I wanna get some runs in just to keep my running base there. But we're looking at like 3 miles. Saturdays, maybe 5 miles, all right? Maybe 6 tops, but nothing crazy. Just something to keep the running bases down, because after May 30th, I am gonna do another marathon in October of next year, good Lord willing, with my cousin. And so that's why I wanna at least keep the running there, but not at the expense of what I'm trying to do with the muscle preservation or the muscle gaining for that matter. Here comes the big one, the dieting. So for years, I've been low carb, not necessarily carnivore, not necessarily keto, but staying away from the process, staying away from carbs as far as in higher quantities, all right? And I'm a little scared, but I'm trusting my coach on this one, and I'm bringing carbs back into play in a good way. Now, not going nuts, obviously not having like 500-600 grams of carbs, because one, that would be about 2,000 calories of carbs right there. But you will see some 200-300 grams of carbs in a day, possibly. But you will see carbs happening. Going to be doing things like cream of rice. Going to be having rice, regular rice, and some potatoes. All right, maybe some fruit. I don't really worry about vegetables, like non-starchy vegetables like Brussels sprouts and broccoli and stuff like that, because even though they have carbs in it, the net carbs are so minimal that that's not a thing. Of course, I still measure it, but I don't freak out when I'm said, hey, have some broccoli. Sure, duh, right? Of course, I'm gonna be bringing chicken breast back into play. I got to be honest, when it comes to chicken or chicken breast, I've really got a love-hate relationship with that. I got so tired of eating it when I did the contest prep in 2021. But I also got to remember, well, Chris, look what you looked like in 2021. You're welcome. We had a lot of tuna, we had a lot of chicken, we stayed away from red meat. So we're going to be bringing that back into play. I'm going to be hating it, but it is what it is. Right now, I'll be doing some cooking So my prep meals, I've got some turkey breast that I bought, ground turkey breast, and I got some 96% lean red meat. But coach told me get those chicken breasts out, so it's time. Now, Chris, here's the thing. We're about 32 weeks away, I think, or 34 weeks. I don't know how many weeks we're at. We're quite a ways away from May 30th for the bodybuilding competition. So why are we starting now? Well, we got a little bit of chipping away to do, and we need to start it a little bit slowly and then dive deeper into it. And I'm not going to be focusing just on that show. I have a trip that I have to go to in April out of the country, and there's going to be some beach time there. And while I'm not trying to be so vain as to be like, well, I got to make sure, I'm like have the best chisel physique out on the planet, I also don't want to embarrass myself. Okay. I know it's kind of silly to think that way, but man, when you were walking around as one of the heaviest people in a bad way in most situations for most of your life, you kind of say to yourself, I don't want this for myself anymore. And so I really don't want to get out there, even if I don't even take off my shirt. I don't want to be out there on the beach looking like complete dog shit. That's just, I know that's vain. I don't fucking care. All right, that's how I'm feeling about that. So that's why we're starting the training now, to get ourselves ready. And then plus, it will also help that when we're about 12 weeks out, we're already at a position to get ourselves even better. So we're kind of slow rolling the prep, if you will. Getting things where we want to be, being where we want to go, so on and so forth. All right, now, supplement-wise, multivitamin, Tomcat Ali, Fedosia agrestis, and animal cuts to start losing the weight. Pre-workout, okay, rice cake, maybe some honey, almond butter, coffee, go from there. I should probably get some Alpha Lion Hulk milk. Hulk milk was the protein. But there was a pre-workout I was using that was non-stim. I might bring that back into play, we'll see. I'm not too worried about that. We got the Dimetized whey protein that we're putting in right now. I like using Alpha Lion more so than anything else. But the reason why I went with Dimetized this go around was basically just for cost effectiveness. I was on Amazon looking for the stuff, and I was like, well, let's see if Dimetized is an option. During the election flu, it was hard to get Dimetized and it was super expensive, but now things have kind of gone down a little bit in price, so we're able to do that. And both are great. It's it's really just a matter of preference. So we got that back into play, and we'll see what happens. Coach is going to have these carbs going in like a moderate high and a low, kind of a fluctuation thing. I'm a little bit nervous because carbs were my enemy for such a long time, but I'm trusting him, and we're going to rock it out. So follow along. We'll be posting the workouts, we'll be posting updates, all that good stuff. But again, it is time to bring back the Cleveland Oak. I'll see you guys. Love you.